Today's video is all about savings challenges, so if that is something that interests you, stick around. Hi everyone, it's Karen from the Geordie Grandma. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got 7 savings challenges for you. Now these are savings challenges that I've come across as I've been researching my cash stuffing envelope journey. So I found them from either other YouTube channels or online, and I thought I would share them with you to put them all in one place. There are lots of other YouTube channels out there that talk about cash stuffing and money saving. So if you're one of them that are watching this video, if you have one of those channels, please leave it in the comments below so everybody can go across and have a look. I don't always remember the channels where I'm getting these things from because it's something I've been doing over the last probably 4 or 5 months, so I may not remember the channel. So if you've got a channel and you're watching this, leave it in the comments below. So like I said, 7 savings challenges. Yes, everybody knows how to save. You know, you can just stick your money in a savings account in the bank and there you go, you've saved something. But I think when you're trying to manage your money a little bit better, when you're trying to budget and when you are using the cash stuffing system, it is helpful to have some fun challenges for saving. Now I've seen a lot of YouTube channels where the people have little cards and they'll have maybe 20 50 pence shapes on there and they'll tick one off every time they save a 50 pence. I'm not going to be talking about those ones, apart from maybe one is a bit like that. You can do that, it's just that's not what these are. So let's just get right into it. So the first one is the 1 pence savings challenge, and this is the one that is a ticky off thing, and I printed this off the Money Saving Expert website. So I will link to that in the comment in the description below if you want to go and print this off for yourself. So what you do is you save 1 pence on the first day, 2 pence on the second day, 3 pence on the third day. You get the idea. You're going to go up in 1 pence increments every day for a full 365 days. So on day 365, you're going to be putting £3.65 in the pot. So they're very small amounts of money. They're not going to be difficult to save. You can probably save these amounts from your grocery fund or your personal fund or your clothing fund, whatever kind of funds you've got set up, or cash envelopes, and save them from that. So every time you put one of those amounts in the jar, you cross it off in the box here. So I've already started this one. This is my 1 pence savings challenge jar. I didn't go out and buy specific tins or jars. I haven't bought anything to do these challenges. I've just used what I've already got. So I had a jar, I had some labels, so that is my jar. I've got some in. Obviously you don't have to they don't have to all be pennies. If you wanted to do that, you could, but that would mean going to the bank or somewhere to get the pennies. But I've just took the cash and put it in. So if I only had a 10 pence and it was 7 pence I was putting in, I would take the change out of the jar, if you see what I mean. So that is my 1 pence a day savings jar. I will give you updates every now and again on how I'm doing with this, and if anybody is going to follow along and do any of these challenges, I would love to hear your updates as well. So that is the 1 pence savings challenge. Of course, if you've got a little bit more money to play with, you could do this with 5 pence, 10 pence, even pounds. You know, you could go up £1 every day if you've got enough money to do that and save for something, you know, really big. That would be fun as well. So the second savings challenge is something that one of my subscribers mentioned to me a couple of weeks ago when I did that cash stuffing video, and the subscriber's name was Hazel Guthrie, so thanks Hazel for that. I have started to do it, and this is called the last 3 digits savings challenge. So what you do is once a week or twice a week or once a month, you know, set your own times I chose once a week to do this on a Friday. Go into my bank account and whatever I've got in there, so say I had £321.56 in my bank account on a Friday, take the last three digits, which would be £1.56, and put it into a separate savings pot. I'm using my Monzo bank account for this. I'm using my Monzo at the moment just for grocery spending. I just found it easier than putting it in a cash envelope. So what I'm doing is I'm taking that £1.56 out of the main balance and putting it in a savings pot within Monzo, and entitled it last three digits savings account. So that's quite an interesting challenge. It was a little bit different and I thought that was quite useful. The third savings challenge is a vices savings challenge. Now this one, you need to decide what vices you're going to have for the savings challenges. It could be anything from, if you have a regular cup of coffee at Costa every week, you could choose that. If you buy a sandwich when you go to work, it could be that. If you regularly buy makeup that you don't need, it could be that. Whatever your vice is, choose that. It needs to be something that you would spend regularly. So for instance, if you went every week to Costa for a cup of coffee and treat yourself, that could be a vice and you could save that money instead. So work out how much you would have spent on that item and put that money in a savings pot or a savings envelope and let that build up. For me, what that vice would be is on a Friday night, I like to have a bar of chocolate and a big bag of crisps from Aldi. So I think the bar of chocolate is something like £2.79 and the crisps are £1.15. And now as I'm trying to lose weight, I can kind of kill two birds with one stone with this. And don't buy the crisps and chocolate and put that money into another savings pot or savings envelope. It would, again, this is in my Monzo account because it would come out of the grocery money. So I have a savings pot in Monzo that says Vices Savings. So yeah, I would do that, but you would choose your own vice for that. Now, Marie from Busy Bee Marie talked about this in a little bit more depth when she did a 30-day no spend challenge in January. I will put the link to Marie's channel below in that video because she also did a follow-up at the end of the 30 days to explain how she'd done on that. And they were really detailed videos and very interesting. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in a Vices Savings Challenge or a No Spend Challenge, to go over and watch Busy Bee Marie's videos because they were very good. The fourth challenge is a cancellation savings challenge. By cancellation savings, I mean go through all of the subscriptions that you're signed up to, and you could be signed up to some that you've forgotten about. I know I've done that in the past. Go through them all, see which ones you're not using on a regular basis. So if you're subscribed to something like Readly, or you're subscribed to an online classes kind of subscription, you might not be using it very much, so cancel it and save that money. If you're subscribed to lots of online streaming services, there's tons of them. There's Netflix, there's Now TV, there's Disney, there is, I think you can subscribe to ITV and ones like that. There's tons of them out there. I think there's Hulu and Hayu, and I cancelled a lot of my streaming channels a few months ago when we were looking at saving money. I cancelled quite a few of them, and all I have left now is Netflix and Prime. Occasionally, if there is really something I want to watch on another streaming program like Disney, I will get rid of one of them and sign up to Disney for a month. That's quite a useful thing that these apps allow you to do. So what I'm going to do for my cancellation savings is I subscribed to the ad-free on Prime because I was watching a few things on there and the ads were very annoying. So it was $2.99 a month for that, and I've cancelled that. So I'm going to be saving that $2.99 a month into a cancellation savings envelope and see how much I can save with that. I'm considering cancelling Prime, but I do order occasionally from Prime and I like the free delivery, so I'm not quite sure what savings I could make there. That would probably be worthwhile actually, because I don't order a whole lot on there, so that may be something I save as well. So I'm probably going to save that money in a Monzo savings pot as well, because the money would have come out of my bank account. So I'll do that through there. I'm not affiliated to Monzo. I haven't been asked to talk about Monzo. It's just something I've set up recently. If you like this kind of video and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember to hit the subscribe button, and then if you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time I put a new video up. I do lots of different kinds of videos. I have recently started doing savings videos. I do clothing videos. I do daily life vlog type videos. I do shopping videos. So lots of different videos that are related to my life as a woman of 61. So if that's the sort of thing you like, hit the subscribe button. So the 5th savings challenge is something I saw a couple of YouTubers do, and I really can't remember who they are, so I'm really sorry that I haven't mentioned your channels. But it's a surplus envelope savings challenge, and this is for people who do cash stuff. So at the end of each month, if there is any, so if you've set yourself a budget of say £20 personal money for the week or the month even, or a groceries budget for the month, and you've got surplus left from what you originally put in, take the surplus out and put it in an envelope, seal the envelope, and then leave it till the end of the year. And you would do that each month until at the end of the year you've got 12 envelopes with whatever surplus money you've had left over to count. That sounded like a really good thing to do, a really fun way of saving some money. If you do that, let us know in the comments below. The 6th savings challenge is probably something all of would do anyway, and it is the small change savings challenge. I know we have a jar where we put £2 coins in. Don't often get £2 coins anymore, but we do put £2 coins in a jar. I've got a huge pig. Put a picture on the screen here where we save any spare change we have into that pig. We have never managed to fill it yet. We always empty it. It's probably not even a quarter full. So that might be a good challenge for me to see if I can fill that pig. I'm not sure how long that would take, but that could be quite fun. But I'm also going to use this small change jar. Again, it was just a jar I had in the house, putting me small change in that is left over from envelopes or from groceries or whatever, and put it in that jar. You probably wouldn't want to do this and the surplus money in the envelope challenge, because you would kind of be doubling and defeating the purpose. So yeah, do one or the other, I would think. But it would be interesting to see how much I could fill that pig. So what I could do is I could save up the change in the jar, and when the jar's full, put it in the pig. That might be the way to do it. And the 7th savings challenge is a 52-week dice savings challenge. This one's just a little kind of bit of fun on other savings challenges. So what you would do is every Friday, or maybe once a month, you want to do it whenever you suits you best, you would take a dice. If you don't have an actual dice, don't go out and buy one. You can probably get a dice app on your phone that'll roll the dice for you on there. So you just roll the dice, and say you come up with a 5. If you've decided that each number on the dice is equal to £1, so 5 would be £5, then you would have to save £5. That money could come out again. It could come out of your grocery budget. It could come out of your personal budget. It could come out of your entertainment budget. Just take it from somewhere that you're already budgeting for, and save that amount in a jar. Again, I've set up another jar, one that I already had. I've just stuck a label on it saying 52-week dice challenge, and I think I'm going to do that once a week. You could make the numbers bigger. You could say every number is equal to £2 or every number is equal to £5, depending on how much money you've got to play with. But using the dice just makes it that little bit more fun. So those are my 7 savings challenges. Hopefully you will follow along and do some of them as well. I would love to know if you're going to. Just let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know more about cash stuffing and cash stuffing envelopes, then click this link and you can watch that video next. So hopefully I'll see you over there. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Happy savings. Bye for now.